Okay, what we have here is a copy of Windows 7 Ultimate. I purchased it on eBay, and I put it on my PC build. Turns out, this piece of software is what Microsoft refers to as a high-grade counterfeit. Unbeknownst to me, I purchased a counterfeit piece of software off of eBay. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to warn people about buying software off of eBay. Now, this looks good. I mean, it's got the cardboard on here. It looks like you would just buy it from the store. Has the plastic case, the curved corner. It's got the what looks to be a legit Microsoft seal up top. And when you open it up, everything looks legit. You've got your discs with the holograms on it, as you can see right there. And then you have your inserts over here. They look pretty legit to me. In fact, I would imagine they are pretty legit. Probably stolen from the factory. The one difference is that the key is not legit. Now, I've blocked out the actual number. Not that it matters, because the number there has been deactivated by Microsoft, so it really doesn't matter, but I just don't want you guys getting into the same trouble that I got into, so I just have it blocked out. But if you notice here, it does look like it's been photocopied. It's a photocopied sticker here. You've got the watermark in there, and just doesn't look right. So I had this installed on my computer, and all of a sudden I get a little notification in the lower right hand corner of my screen saying this copy of Windows is not a genuine copy of Windows. So I called up Microsoft and I talked with a tech, and they told me that this is counterfeit. And there's nothing that they could do about it other than collect $211 of my money for another legitimate copy of Windows. I was kind of disgusted with the whole thing, that basically what happened here is that somebody had a developer's key and they distributed it with these counterfeit copies here. So I don't know how many people had it, how many computers it was installed on, but that's what happened. And I told the representative, the customer service representative on the phone, that why doesn't Microsoft, being a multi-billion-dollar company, why doesn't Microsoft, with a developer's key for Windows, have something on the screen or some sort of notification when you actually load Windows on there that the software that I'm using is a developer's copy and will expire on a certain date if it's not renewed. And she said, and I'm going to paraphrase here, but I'm going to paraphrase it as closely as I can, that might be the only good thing that comes out of the phone conversation. I even said to her, I'm pretty much screwed then, am I? And she said yes. Now, as it turns out, as I look on the Boy Genius report, which is bgr.com, by the way, I see an article that says Mexican drug cartel sells counterfeit Microsoft software to fund kidnappings, drug trafficking. Great. I don't feel so good about that. But hey, I bought it off of eBay, which is a legitimate American company, and I bought a Microsoft product, which Microsoft is also a legitimate American company. I just didn't know that it was a counterfeit piece of software. As you can see, they all look legit. They're all shrink wrapped. And you can check out my unboxing video of the counterfeit piece of software. I even have it up on YouTube here when I thought it was legit. So I'm not too happy with Microsoft. They could have avoided all of this. They could cut down on the piracy of their own software. If when you load up this Windows, it doesn't say, okay, great, you're activated, you're fine, and 3 months later down the road you find out that, oh, it's not so good, it's not working. What they should do is just, when you load it up, and it is a developer's license, it should say on there, developer's license. will expire in such and such amount of days, or will expire on blah 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 if not renewed. If they did that, then I would have known right off the bat that this was not a legit copy of Windows, and I could have done something about it. However, I purchased this about 6 months ago, and I don't even know, because I know eBay purges everything after 90 days, so I don't even know who I bought it from anymore. So basically, I am out. The cost of this, which I think was about $120, plus $211 for the legitimate copy of Windows. Now, the legitimate copy of Windows is right here. I'm going to open that up right now for the first time so we can see what's in there and what they actually give you when a situation like this comes down. Let's see if we can get this open here. There we go. Get Genuine Online Kit. Windows 7 Ultimate. Genuine Microsoft software. Included are both copies, both discs, the 64-bit and the 32-bit. And we have the Windows discs here with the holograms, which actually look a lot different than the other ones. Let's show those side by side so you can see what a legit copy looks like and what a fake copy looks like. So, just a different design of the hologram. The thing is that this works perfectly fine. All I needed to do, I didn't even have to reload Windows on my computer. All I had to do was enter in the key and everything works just fine. Now over here on the side, it says, "Welcome to Windows and thank you so much for your recent purchase of Windows." That's pretty much a thank you letter. And here is a mangled instruction kit here. $200 well spent right there. Not that I'm ever going to look at this because it really doesn't matter, but you'd think that it would be a little more placed in there better. And let's put this back in. And then here you have the two discs. So you have one disc on top, which is the 32-bit version. And then you have the 64-bit version down here. So that is that. I've learned my lesson. I will not buy Microsoft software on eBay ever again because you don't know what you're getting. And Microsoft doesn't have any measures in place to tell prospective buyers that, hey, you know, the software that you're buying might not be, or the key that you have is not a legit key. So that is pretty much my only gripe. People are always going to pirate, people are always going to try and scam. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. In this case, I lost out. But the thing I'm kind of irritated about is that Microsoft should have, like I said, with the key, not just activated it and then 3 months later pulled the rug out from under me. They should have notified me from the beginning that this was a developer's license that I was using. Maybe even should have said how many other computers it was installed on. You know, for a multi-billion-dollar company, I would expect more. But anyway, you know, I'm keeping Windows on the machine. I do enjoy Windows 7. But this kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth, and I just wanted to notify you guys out there what might be legit, what might not be legit out there, so you can save yourself some time, headaches, and of course money. So that pretty much does it for this video. The next video will be of a lighter subject, and we might do a next video on Ubuntu, Linux, maybe, as a viable alternative to Windows. I'm not going to put it on my PC build because I built that machine as a gaming machine, as a video editing machine, and I built it for Windows 7. But my laptop, on the other hand, I could use Linux on. So that pretty much does it for this video. I'll see you next time.